everyone and welcome back, and if you're new here, hi, welcome, join the enthusiasm, subscribe. So in today's video I am going to review and give a demo slash wear test of the this is the Sugar Drop the Base Serum Foundation. Now first of all, you get 20 ml of product for rupees 8.99. Now for me it's not very affordable, and I got this in the shade number 42, that is Glance. And yes, so now first let's talk about the packaging. So you get like a red colored box. So on the inside your product is really very safe because there is like complete foam packaging inside. So obviously then you get the bottle, and this is a frosted bottle, you guys, you can see, and it looks good. It feels really nice and sturdy, but frankly speaking and personally I don't like this dropper kind of a packaging. But then again, this is like a serum foundation, so I think it's very flowy, so that's why they've come up with this kind of a packaging, like the dropper thing. Now whenever you open the product, the foundation you can see is on the brim, and then it just slides to the bottom of this thing. So obviously it's like a little bit of a messy thing that I generally do not prefer, but still this packaging is good. I mean, it's just a personal preference for me. They've got 10 shades, you guys. Obviously it's not inclusive, but then on the other hand, we've used foundations that come with like 3, 4 and 5 shades. So yes, this has got 10 shades, and then we'll talk about it. I think I don't know, it's a little bit dark. I don't know, I ordered this online, so you know, it's always a risk when you order the foundation online. I tried this on my hand actually yesterday, and the finish was like very matte on my hand. So this has got like a medium to high coverage. You can actually build it up to high coverage, and initially you'll get like a medium coverage. Alright you guys, so first I'm just going to the Sugar website because I really want to see what they have to say about this foundation. This is a lightweight foundation, you guys, and first, it doesn't weigh on your skin. So you know, it's like a featherweight formula kind of a thing. Yes, it's a featherweight fluid. And then this foundation is a skin perfecting luxury itself. I have a dry skin, but I'm actually very much like not a fan of oily kind of a foundation. Like serum foundation is not like much of my thing. I like something that has like a dewy finish, but too oily, it's not my thing actually. And especially for oily skin, oily is like hell no. So this contains an ultra thin skin perfecting formula that provides seamless adjustable coverage. That's what I was talking about, you guys. This has got like an adjustable coverage, so you can actually control the coverage from medium to full, and a natural finish. Also, it has got a powerful marine based algae extract which helps reactivate the metabolism of aging cells and gives you a youthful appearance. Alright, so that's again a good thing. This is completely waterproof. I tested it on my hand. Now about the creasing thing, about the lasting power, about the oxidizing thing, you'll come to know about all of that in the wear test, because if this video is having a wear test, then there is no point in like talking about all of that stuff right now. So we'll talk about that later. So I'm not packing too much of products today on my face along with this foundation. I'll just use the minimum amount. So first I'm just going to apply small dots all over my face, and then I'm just going to blend it. So that's how it's gonna go. It's not going to go like Instagram, like I really wanted to do that, but you know, I can't, because you know, I will end up with too much of product and I don't want that. So on this side I'm using the sponge, and on this side I'm using a brush. Actually this is not like very much liquidy, you know, because you see it's not like flowing. The drop is not flowing, but it is liquidy, but not too much. And let's see. By the way guys, I already have like a moisturizer on, so that's not going to be a problem. And I use the Clinique moisturizer, so you know, that kind of does the thing of the primer too. And plus you guys, it has like, it's smelling like vanilla actually. This has a very little bit, and when you apply it, it just fades away, like nothing is smelling now. This is blending in really seamlessly and really flawlessly, you guys. So now let's go to the forehead. What do you guys think? Like, this is like 2 drops on half of my face. It's not medium coverage. I think it's like sheer to medium coverage, you know, because obviously you can see most of the things it's not covered. It's just because of the color, the foundation is a little bit darker, you know, so that has covered, like, just evened out my skin, but not like covered the extreme things, you know. Like, the finish, you guys, I think it's matte. It's not very matte, it's like a demi matte kind of a finish, not very matte. But as you can see again on my hand, it's like completely matte. I don't know why, but on my face it's like demi matte. So next I'm just going to use a brush on this side. Now I'm just going to blend it with this brush, and first I'm just buffing it in, like slapping my face with the brush, and then I'm just going to like spread it a little bit. But a thing about this foundation is that it's very much blendable. So now let's do the forehead with the brush too. So that is how my face looks with one layer of foundation. I don't know why this side looks more yellow to me. I mean, I don't know why I did that, but I just did that. Alright, so that is a little bit more coverage now, but I think I used like almost 2 drops over there. So I don't know, like, you have to apply too much of product to get the full coverage thing. Alright, so now it has started covering, guys. You saw the amount of foundation that I packed on my face, but it's not looking like that, and obviously I cannot feel it for sure. So now let me do a little bit of a transfer test. So I'm just taking this tissue paper and I'm just like really pressing it on my skin, and yes, it's not transferring at all. So I'm just going to rub a little bit too, like I am really being rough with my skin. So I've rubbed it so much, you can see, and now you can see that there is a little bit of transfer. Like, you can see a little bit over here, just that much transfer, and so it is like really very much transfer proof and waterproof, you guys. So now, first of all, you guys, I forgot to tell you the time. So I applied this foundation around 12 o'clock, 12:15 or so, and now I'm just going to swatch this foundation with some of my favorite foundations just to give you a shade comparison. So these are the foundations that I love, or I have loved in the past, and then this is the sugar one. Compared to all of them, the sugar is obviously, you can see it's very much golden, very much golden. So obviously this is how the foundation looks in like fluorescent lighting. Next I'm going to show you how it looks in natural lighting. This is how it looks. I think it looks great in natural light, because you know I've got 2 fluorescent light and they like woof, they are like very much strong, so they just enhance all the like my flaws on my face even when I use like full coverage foundation. But you know, that's the reality, and I'm here to show the reality. Now I did a flash test, so this is the flash test I did. Now as you can see, the foundation is not actually giving a flashback. It's my powder, like the Coty Airspun. It's giving like a little bit, just a little bit of flashback under the eyes. So yes, that's not actually the foundation. The foundation is all over the cheeks and the jawline, so you can see no flashback from there.
2 hours later.
It has settled into my fine lines a little bit, just a little bit. Obviously it's like an oil based, like a serum based foundation, so it is going to settle a little bit, but not more than this bit. So this is how the foundation looks after 4 to 4.5 hours. So it's 4:33 right now. Now it did settle in my smile lines when I applied it, but then I blended it like with a little bit of powder, and then it didn't set again like into my smile lines. So you can see it's like You can see it is not settled into my fine lines right now. My skin has just absorbed it, I think, and till now it's going really well. Like, my skin looks really good and natural till now, as you can see. Alright you guys, so this is 9 p.m. and now I did sweat a lot in my T-zone, like this area, especially my forehead, it was like all wet. There is obviously not a lot of foundation in this area, but that's okay because I was like eating so many things and I was like licking and all that stuff. So you know, it has come out from this area, but then the foundation is intact on my forehead, then on my jawline and everywhere, and it looks very skin-like. So now after talking about that, let's come to the conclusion. The staying power of the foundation, as I've seen from the wear test, is almost 8+ hours. If you're having a dry skin, now I'm actually really stressing on the fact it's very much lightweight, it gets absorbed into dry skin like a wonder, and it has got like a demi matte finish, which is a good thing for me because I have a very dry like cheek and jawline area. Then this is not drying at all. Obviously if you have dry skin, it's not drying at all. Obviously this is a serum foundation, so this won't be drying for you. Now next, it has a buildable coverage. That's a plus point because you know it can be a multi-purpose thing. Then if you want a medium coverage, you can do medium. If you want high, you can do high. It's not at all cakey because I built it up a lot. You saw how much product I applied on my face, and it's not cakey, you guys, like really. In short, it's just wonderful for your skin, and plus it will not oxidize for sure. I really like it for dry skin. Dry skin people can go ahead for this even in summers. But again, now let's come to the cons. 10 shades, again this is the first con. It's not very much inclusive, and then it settles into fine lines a little bit, you guys. You know, I showed you that it did settle right after applying, like after like 1.5 and 2 hours after applying, it did settle in my like smile lines. Next, I don't think it's a really good thing for oily skin people. I mean, I cannot say because I've not tested it on oily skin because I have dry combination skin, so I'm not tested it on oily skin, so I cannot say much about that. You know, I will say what I know. So obviously it's like a 50-50 thing. It may work for you, it may not, because this is a serum foundation. I don't know whether it's too good for oily skin or not. Next thing is that if you are a freaking fan of that really high coverage foundation in just one layer, it's not like that. You really have to work your way into that high coverage. Like you have to apply like almost 2 layers of foundation and with like more product. Now if your skin is not even toned, you may need like even 2 to 3 layers of this product and a lot of product, so it does not turn cakey, but obviously you will have a lot of product on your face in the end, so obviously it will come off with sweat a little bit. If you're having a dry skin, you can obviously buy this. This is something that I can apply daily and no one will come to know that I have foundation on my face, but still I will get that coverage. With this I end this video, and obviously that was the whole review demo / wearing test kind of a thing. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit that notification bell, and if you really like the video, if you think the video was really helpful, then please share this video.